Well, Caitlin, I'm Tom. I'm a case manager. I'm not a therapist or a doctor. And we're here today to just talk about some things that maybe you need that Wasatch might be able to help you with. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. Can you just tell me kind of a little bit about why you're here at Wasatch?
Well, I got out of the hospital a few months ago. Kind of been homeless, but I was told by a doctor I have schizoaffective disorder.
All right.
I don't really know too much about it, but yeah.
Did something happen? Was there some kind of a crisis or something that caused you to end up in the hospital?
Some people were saying I was having a lot of delusions, I guess. I don't really remember too much, so.
Okay. And are you from here?
Originally Washington, but I ended up here, so.
Where do you live?
Kind of all over the place. I'm homeless right now, so I just couch surf right now from my friends. So,
well, that's pretty rough.
yeah, it's not the best.
But you're staying in this area.
Yeah.
You're not planning on moving out of the area.
Yeah.
Okay. And you already have your Medicaid. I saw that in the chart.
Yeah.
So, do you have any income?
Not really. I haven't been able to hold a job for a while, so
Okay.
I have a little bit in my savings, but that's about it. So.
Well, most of the people who come here don't have a job. It's pretty hard for them to work.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, I'm not too surprised that you're not currently employed.
Mm-hmm.
When did you work last?
Oh, probably 8 months ago.
Okay, and what kind of work were you doing?
I was just a cashier.
A cashier?
So,
Where were you
grocery
working at?
store.
At a grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, did you like it?
It was good. But
All right.
I don't know, it's kind of hard, you know, if I do an 8-hour shift, I don't know, it's just really hard for me to be that long there.
Yeah. Do you get along pretty well with other people?
For the most part, depends on the person, so.
Okay. What barriers are in your way that stop you from being successful in working?
I don't know, I just don't feel like I have the energy for it. I don't know, plus I just feel like I don't know, I'm all over the place. Sometimes I just can't focus.
Can't focus and difficult to get yourself to go to the job.
Yeah, some days I'm a little bit more sad than others, so it's kind of hard to want to work, you know.
Yeah.
So.
Now, since you've been out of the hospital, have you been taking some medications that are supposed to help your brain?
I'm supposed to take some, but I don't like to, so.
Why don't you like to take them?
Just think they're gonna do something to me, I don't know.
Are you worried about side effects?
A little bit, so.
Okay. Would you be willing to meet with a doctor, a prescriber at Wasatch Behavioral Health to talk about medications, and you can ask your questions and express your concerns?
Yeah.
Would that be okay?
I'm open to talk.
Okay, we'll get that scheduled. And would you be interested in having a meeting with a therapist once and then having a discussion about whether therapy would be beneficial for you?
Yeah, if it's not required after one time. I just don't want to get stuck.
Okay. Well, that's something that we can do right here in this building, and we can, when we get finished here, we'll make an appointment with you. And what other concerns do we have? Do you have food?
Not really. I just kind of use my friend's food, or I've been to the food bank a couple times, but not very often because I don't have a ride.
Okay.
So.
Are you familiar with the Food and Care Coalition?
Not really.
Okay, so we'll give you a place that you can go and have a meal for free. Does that sound like a good thing?
Yeah.
It's right here in Provo.
Yeah.
And you can go there as many times as you need to, and 7 days a week.
Okay.
As far as a place to live, how long has it been since you actually had a place of your own, or you felt like you were in a stable residence?
It's been about 2 years, give or take.
Okay.
So.
And the last time you had a solid roof over your head and you felt like everything was fine as far as housing, where were you and what were the circumstances?
I was living with an aunt in Washington, but we kind of got in an argument, and I was kind of using other things, so she
Oh.
kind of kicked me out.
Um,
So
were you using some illicit drugs?
yeah,
Yeah, what kind?
I do sometimes meth. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Like in the last couple weeks, how many times have you used meth?
use it a few times a week.
A few times a week? Okay. Do you drink alcohol?
Occasionally, I don't know, once or twice a week.
Sounds like it doesn't get you in trouble.
Not usually.
Okay.
So unless I go to the bar.
Okay. Do you have any legal issues going on? Maybe courts or police or probation or parole or anything?
I got in trouble a few weeks ago for having drug possession, so I went to jail for a few days, but
Okay.
I don't know, I haven't looked into it too much since I've been out, so.
Okay. Well, there's a good chance that there's something the court's expecting you to do to follow through with that.
Right.
And if you have any paperwork, maybe bring that to your next appointment and we can talk
Okay.
about it. All right. Would you like me to help you get some, explore some housing options and see if we can get you some funding for a place to live?
Yeah,
And then at another appointment, we could also talk about whether you may be disabled or not. And if so, we should look into helping you apply for Social Security benefits and food stamps.
okay.
And is there anything else that you would like Wasatch Behavioral Health to help you with?
No, just housing is the main thing for me, so.
Okay. Well, we'll work on that and see what we can do to help. And we'll also talk about some resources for people who don't have a place to live, about some shelters and some short-term places you might be able to stay.